On Airtel Touching Lives tonight, for many visually impaired people living in Nigeria, life is a prison.
When I became blind, I was locked up in my compound for a good 2 years without seeing sun or anywhere.
When I went blind, for 6 years, I lived inside like a prisoner.
This is the sad reality for many blind and visually impaired Nigerians. Chioma Evelyn has made it her life's mission to help and educate the visually impaired.
I wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my light. I'm gonna make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light and make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one, you're the one, touching lives.
Good evening, Nigeria, and welcome to Airtel Touching Lives. My name is Wana, and like Airtel, I'm committed to making a difference and transforming lives. There are 4.2 million visually impaired people living in Nigeria, with the support structures that are few and far in between. When a person becomes blind, sometimes the families are unable to cope. Chioma Evelyn is the founder of the Bethesda Home and School for the Blind. For the past 12 years, she's provided a sanctuary and training to visually impaired people right here in Nigeria.
Loneliness looks like someone that is outside the society.
People that are blind are always, criticized and discriminated.
The life of blind people in Nigeria, you see, when you go over the street, you see them begging, destitute everywhere because they don't have people to take care of them.
I wasn't born blind. My age when I got blind, I was 21 years old. I was having constant headache all of a sudden. When I was looking at some things, the color started changing, and from there, I couldn't see again. When I became blind, everything went back to the scratch because you have to learn the way of reading and writing. Everything you have to begin from the beginning. I thought that the life has come to an end. I saw life as a meaningless thing because I couldn't move anywhere. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't further my education anymore because of it. My family locked me up because even before I went blind, I came from a poor background family. They couldn't take me around to see if it's something that can be restored, maybe through medication, because they lack what it takes. So I was locked up. For that 6 years that I was locked up, it was very painful because, as in, if I look at my friends, they were all in universities, they were going out, coming in, but me, I couldn't go anywhere. I was just in the house, doing nothing, crying day and night. Sometimes I would request for death to take away my life, but I couldn't see. Death couldn't come.
The reason why I opened Bethesda School for the Home and School for the Blind is my 2 elder brothers are blind and my husband's immediate sister is also blind. I know the pains the blind people go through. Over the past 12 years, we have helped more than 90 people. We have 85 students now. This school is my life. These children are my children.
Oh, without Mrs. Chioma, I don't think I would have been in the land of living today.
When I first found Philomena 3 years back, The world it said the world is meaningless to her, that he always want to kill herself.
Mrs. Choma found me through our last born, who is also a visual impaired, where he rehabilitated at Oji River in Enugu State, Nigeria. He told our mommy's sister-in-law about my life.
Philomena's story is a compassionate one because Philomena's mother is blind. His two brothers too are blind. So, and when he heard about us, I said, come, we are going to assist. Somebody told me about her that is not doing, they lock her inside the house. Nobody is coming to see their mother or her. So I said, okay, tell her that I will come and I will pick her, that she can still go to school.
When they called me, I told that man that I can't make it, that my family is very poor.
I said, don't worry. He said, how can somebody say he will take her and pay school fees, feed her, do everything free? He said they don't have any money, even money to come to Lagos, they don't have it. I said, don't worry. I will send money for you to come.
I lost my sight at the age of 15 years. I thought it's something that can resolve within some weeks. I didn't know that it's going to take eternity to now. Going blind, I felt all hope was gone. Then I almost committed suicide. When I became blind, I was locked up in my compound for a good 2 years without seeing anybody. My family locked me up because they were ignorant. But as I'm the firstborn of the family, then they thought maybe I've lost the firstborn. From there, I find a freedom to move out. I got to meet a church. They contacted Bethesda. They told them about my sight and the challenges I'm facing. And for a poor background, they said, okay, they're going to help me out.
A family abandoned him. Even if he has little money to even buy biscuits, the siblings will not agree to go and buy those. Even his father, up to today, father don't know here. Mother died before he came here. Mother traveled to village and coming back to Lagos, have accident on the road and died. Then when the mother died, Asian go and buy poison. He wants to drink and die because his mother is the only one that asked after him, even to buy little thing or to ask him whether he have eaten. They just locked him inside and they will not ever want anybody out there to see him. Asian situation was so bad, me looking at him. So when he entered the gate, after they signed for him and he stayed, the next day he was so bitter, crying. I went to him and said, Sien, all these people you are hearing their voice, they can't see.
Coming to Bethesda, I've saved my life a lot. Because if you can see now, I move on my own. Formerly, I pay people to take me out. The little I have, I pay people. Sometimes I starve myself to give people money to take me out, to get to where I want to go to. But coming to Bethesda now, they really helped my life so much. I can move freely on the streets without nobody guiding me.
When Essien came to Bethesda, nobody would have believed that he would, be not this normal. When he came to Bethesda, he was like a rejected someone. But we picked him up and brushed him. The objective of Bethesda Home for the Blind is to cater for the whole visually impaired people. We train them in music, we train them in crafts, we train them in football, we train them in farming, we train them in fishing.
Life in Bethesda, everything we are doing here is totally free. We offer them to them free because they are orphans. Feeding free, school uniform free, materials free, computer, everything here is totally free. The way I'll be able to look after these children is from churches and also well-meaning Nigeria. And if you go around, you will see our farm where we plant vegetable. We also have fish pond. With the little money we get from them, we'll make it to double it by putting effort. The children also teach them, all of us enter farm, we do one or two things. So the money will not just eat it because tomorrow we won't know how we will get another one. So the little we have, we manage it very well.
When I came in here, everything that they were doing seems so strange to me because I didn't know Braille. I couldn't type. I couldn't operate computer. But when I saw my colleagues doing it, I feel somehow I started crying. Can I make it? But Mommy Choma came to me. She encouraged me that I should calm down, that within small time, within short period of time, I will cope like others.
I believe my future is in my education. I'm trying hard to get myself fit back.
I once asked Essien what he wants to be in future. He said that he wants to be a celebrity, that he wants to prove that there is ability in this ability.
What I need to do now is to encourage people, tell people about Bethesda and tell people about my site. Formerly, I can't tell people about my site. I can't tell you about my site, where I lost my site. I'll be sharing tears. I don't have that boldness. I don't have that courage to tell people. But now, I can boldly tell you, no matter your tears, can't move me. The thing is, I need to achieve my goal.
Bethesda Home for the Blind has saved my life. In fact, save is an understatement. It has restored life to me.
By training a visually impaired person to read and communicate, they can become self-reliant and contribute to society just like anyone else. If you would like to contribute to the conversation, please log on to our website. It is airteltouchinglives.com. Coming up after the break, we're joined by Philomena Essien and Mrs. Chioma Evelyn. Welcome back. The plight of visually impaired people living in Nigeria is still quite alarming. But to help us understand this better, we have Chioma Ohakwe of Bethesda School for the Blind. We also have with us Philomena, and we have with us Essien. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you and all the wonderful work that you've been doing.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Chioma, why do parents still lock their children up when they know that once they're blind?
You know, the reason why some parents still lock up their children is that some of them, people call them winch. Some say it is because of the evil things some family have done for past. That's why there is a revenge that is coming upon them now. So they feel so ashamed that they have a blind boy, a blind girl. So they'll better for them, instead of people to be abusing them or insult them, they better to lock them inside the house so nobody will know that something like that is existing in their house.
Philomena, what was the emotional impact for you with your experience?
In fact, I don't even know how to explain it because it was too terrible on me when I was locked up. Because then I would be crying all over from morning till night till daybreak. I won't be sleeping. I'll be crying because only me with the room. No other person. Everything, only me. I can't go out. I can't do anything. I thought that life has come to an end. Everything was upside down on my life. As in, I couldn't believe that I will ever be in the land of living till today.
Wow. Essien, how was your own transition as well to writing and reading in Braille?
To me, I would say when I got to know about, I don't even know about reading and writing in Braille and all this stuff, I was at home. Then when I now got to Bethesda newly, saw them reading and writing, I was shocked. I was just like, can they do this thing with what they are doing. Sometimes it baffled me a lot. Then from there, I got to used to Braille, and they introduced me to Braille. From there, I started learning how to read and write Braille.
Chama, what's your advice to, people who have children who are visually impaired who are watching the program right now?
Yeah, my advice with what they can see here, or maybe they can hear in radio, they should know that blind people, they have something that in them that we that have 2 eyes, they don't have. See, we scored the highest mark in JAM this year.
Wow.
In our school. So they have a lot of talent, blind students. They can do more than what people even think that they you bring a sighted person, bring a blind person, teach them something. The blind will remember that. Even if you wake him in sleep, he will still remember. But a sighted one, they have a lot of distraction.
Thank you so much. Wow, this is just such an incredible and impactful story. You can join the conversation by logging on to airteltouchinglives.com. Welcome back. We still have in the studio with us Chioma, Philomena, and Estienne. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you so much.
Philomena, you are 30 now, and you've been transitioning into living as a visually impaired person for a while now.
Yes,
You've not gotten the opportunity to go to university yet. Is that something that you see in your future?
Last year, our mommy registered WAEC for me, and I made it.
Wow.
And this year again, she registered JAMB for me. And through her support, through the way she has been encouraging me, I scored 243. Now, in no distance time, I will be studying guidance and counseling in University of Ibadan, UI. But the only thing there is that there is a great fear flowing in my heart. And this fear is issue of the requirements, what it takes for me to go to school. Because I know we are many in the school. Everything that we are doing in Bethesda home is free. She's not collecting any kobo from us, and there is no money. She lacks what it takes to sponsor us to that university. So sometimes I will be crying in secret for God to provide a helping hand.
Well, first of all, congratulations. That is an incredible score.
Thank you.
And I'm just so excited and so happy for you and so happy for what the future has to offer as well. Estienne, what are your dreams for your future?
To me, I would say I'm a new convert because one, I'm about to learn how to read and write very well. Then my dream is to be greater than Cobams, like Steve Wonder and others. Because even on my own, I want to go more in music. I want to impact people through music, speak to people through music, impact people's lives through music, encourage people through music.
Chioma, just listening to both of them, it's incredible because they're quite high achievers as well. And I want to congratulate you because I think that's also down to you and the spirit that you have and all it is that you give to them. I mean, I want to thank you for the amazing work that you're doing.
It's good.
You're literally a phenomenal woman. And I want to jump and hug you right now, but we'll do that after the show.
I love that.
Yes, we'll do that after the show. But thank you for everything that you're doing
Thank you.
for people who are visually impaired, just giving them a life back. Listening to them and hearing them say, they almost wanted to commit suicide and now they're going to university and he wants to become a music producer. It's just incredible to hear. But Airtel, of course, wants to touch your life as well, touch your lives, in fact.
Okay.
So the first thing that we want to do is that we're going to give both of you laptops with voice recognition software.
Who do this?
Jesus. Oh my God.
That's the first thing. We're also going to give you mobility canes to help your independence and you can move around a lot more. And of course, we know you want to go to school as well. So Airtel, of course, will be covering your fees for university.
Now who do all this?
Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Very,
In
very
fact,
happy.
I feel on top of the world. You know, we have a school
I feel like
computer
dancing now.
that I used to practice, but now I've been thinking, this one that I'm going to school, I have to leave it for others to be using it to practice for the people that will be writing JAMB next year. I've been thinking, how will I get my own personal laptop, that recorder, the game, as if, but today, hell, to God be the glory. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, actually.
SCN, how is it going to help you for your
I
production?
feel like she's not happy. I feel like standing up and
In fact,
clap.
I will kneel down and
I feel like I don't know. Because I'm very, very happy.
God, I'm very happy. I'm very
Wow,
happy.
I'm amazed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God will continue to bless you guys.
Chioma, how is this going to help the center? How is it going to help them?
You don't need to ask us how it's going to help us. You go a very long way. You get a very long way. You know, we are in the school there, we are using combined laptop. And when they want to go to university, they so one person, one laptop. And they are not in the same school, they are not in the same faculty. So everybody that passed JAMB, 3 of them supposed to have one laptop. And now you are giving us 2. Wow. It's going a long way. You can see to yourself.
You guys are an inspiration to Nigerians, to me, to all of us who are watching. I just feel so privileged to sit down in front of you right now. And I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And your being here is important. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It has been such an exciting time on the show today. And just seeing them thrive and seeing the future and the brightness that awaits them, I am so overwhelmed and I can't wait. I think what's important for all of us to remember is that whether you are able-bodied or disabled, you have a right to contribute to society, and you can do anything as far as you put your mind to it. Thank you all for watching. Good night and God bless. We begin with a truly amazing transformation. 1 year ago, Julia Onye was in a dire situation. A single mother of 4 with little means to provide for her family, her life has since turned 180 degrees. And we travel to Abuja, where we meet Mrs. Augustine, a widower and mother of 3. She has put the needs of her children before hers. She has also endured 18 years of public humiliation and embarrassment.
Nobody is going to help her. She's in a critical condition.
Thank you, Airtel, for touching my life, for helping me as I'll be going to university.
I want to thank Airtel so much for moving me, pushing me forward to achieve what I want to achieve in life.
I wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change.